How's everyone doing? I am so happy that we are able to be here today. And you guys, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the techniques that I do when I am doing my artistry. I want to welcome out my model and my makeup assistant. They're going to help me today. How is everyone doing? Who here is a makeup artist? Ooh, there's a lot of people. So throughout this demonstration, I'm gonna be telling you guys a little bit about myself if you guys haven't followed me from the beginning. So how I started and how now we have this brand. And I'm gonna be asking a few questions. I'm gonna be giving away a few products, some of our new collection. So get your answers ready, but so you guys, I normally take like 2 hours to do makeup, so I went ahead, and we're only given 30 minutes today, so I went ahead and I applied foundation already, the eyebrows are done, and there's a little bit in the crease already, but I'm gonna start off by doing her contour. So again, if you guys haven't tried, so this is my Major Sculpt Cream Contour Powder Bronzer Duo. And actually, can I actually use She's Sculpted? And then I'm also going to show you guys like the easiest way to apply this. I have this dual-ended contour brush. One side is for the cream, and one side is for the powder. So I'm going to start off by just putting the product all throughout the brush. And the easiest way to apply this contour is just by going in stamping motions. You guys, this brush is going to do all of the work for you. When I first was when I first was creating this product, I really wanted the cream to be a true contour color. I wanted it to like have this undertone of a little bit more cool, not as warm, because whenever I'm doing makeup, I always layer. So I always apply either a cream first, powder first. It just depends. But again, this brush does all of the work for you by just going in pressing motions and blending this into the hairline. You guys, I started doing makeup around 12 years ago, and I moved to Los Angeles, and I really wanted to like work with celebrities, and I really wanted to be a makeup artist. I wanted this to be my career, and I got really lucky. I feel like all of the girls that I like grew up with, they were the ones who like I like practiced my artistry on. And when I moved to LA, like I started Instagram. I started like taking like photos like of my clients and like posting it on social media, and that's how like I kind of like got like traction with. I met Gigi when she had like 200,000 followers on Instagram. Like, it's crazy now. She's like one of the biggest like supermodels in the world. No, but like I honestly owe so much of my career to Gigi. Like, she's like completely changed my life, and she still is honestly such a great friend. And so, do you guys see like how like that just like melted into the skin? And I'm going to apply a little bit of She's Bronze too. This is actually a newer shade. This is going to be a little bit more warm if you want like a little bit more warmth. I like to apply my contour basically and really just like melt it into the hairline, because I don't want anything to like kind of like look like it's like not coming from within the skin. I want it to all just marry and blend well together. And I'm going to put a little bit just right underneath the jaw as well. Same thing on this side. And I always like to like blend as I go. So I'll take a beauty blender. And I will just kind of press everything in so there's not any harsh lines. Like, I always blend as I go, so I don't ever apply all the product and let it just sit there, just so everything has a good chance to really be like diffused and mixed in with the foundation. Okay. I know like for my blush, I apply my powder first, then I apply the cream. But for bronzer and contour, I always like to apply my cream first, then the powder. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply the powder. I'm using She's Bronzo, and I'm just using the other side of my contour brush. And I like to have the pointier side. That's like the fluffier side. I like to have that more towards like the end of the nose. But again, just going in pressing motions. I'm going to just like kind of just press and set everything that I just applied. Who here has seen my new holiday palette? Can someone tell me one of the names of the blush that's in this holiday palette? No. Who said that? Here, I'm gonna give you. We only have what? Where is that holiday palette? We only had you guys like the amount of love that I've been seeing on this palette. Honestly, like thank you so much. Okay, I'm just gonna go in pressing motions. Do you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see like with the lighting, but do you guys see like how like that just like really like this bronzing powder just kind of blurs everything out, and it really just melts everything into place. Like I never want my contour to like really be like overpowering. I want everything to blend together seamlessly. Let me see. Yeah, great. Okay, same thing on this side. I'm just gonna go in pressing motions. I never really swipe any of my products. I always just go in pressing motions and just press the product in. And the brush is like rounded, so most of the product is gonna be right in the center. So again, I'm just gonna go in pressing motions and blending it on this side as well. And then a little bit just like right underneath the jaw. Does everyone live in New York City, or did people travel in? Oh my God, I know, it's like the rain here is honestly crazy. I've never seen the rain like this. I'm so happy that we're able to like be here today. I was so sad about yesterday. Okie dokie, can I get the beauty blender? How long do most of you guys take to do your makeup? An hour, 20 minutes, 5 minutes? 20 minutes, you said 20 minutes, I'm kidding. Honestly, like, it stresses me out so much if, like, my clients, like, tell me, like, or if they come into our glam time late. I am a makeup artist that takes a good 2 hours on my makeup, and, like, that's something, like, I always demand. Like, honestly, like, if you don't have 2 hours to sit down, like, do not hire me. Okay, I'm gonna go in, before I set the whole face, I'm gonna go in with my blush. So I'm gonna apply, we just launched our dual-ended blush brush, but I'm gonna apply the shade She's Blushing. So this is one of my favorite shades. It's like honestly such a beautiful, like universal color. And just going again, I like to go in pressing motions. I'm gonna apply this just like right onto the apples of the cheeks. It's so crazy that like this year, we launched these blushes like almost like 2.5 years ago, and it's so crazy. I feel like this is the year that people are finally like discovering the brand, so I'm so grateful for that. Like I started doing TikTok at the beginning of the year, and like working with Alex Earl has like completely like changed my life, and like I feel like TikTok has like allowed me to honestly like not take things so seriously, because I feel like on Instagram we are constantly like I want everything to be perfect, I want the photo to be perfect, but like I think with video like there's like you can't really edit that, so it's like just post it. And like honestly like I feel like the content that the content that I don't like focus like that much on, I feel like ends up doing the best. But I feel like this like short form content really has allowed me like to, I mean, has allowed you guys to like see my personality, and I honestly never like to take anything too seriously. So, does anyone have does anyone have like any of our blushes? Oh my God. What is your favorite color? What is everyone's like favorite color? Oh my God. I'm just gonna set the under eyes with a little bit of setting powder. I'm using, let me just blend that real quick. So before I apply my cream, I'm gonna set the under eyes with a little bit of powder. I'm using this like sponge and really just like kind of shaping out where I want most of the brightness. So before I do the cream blush, I'm just gonna go in with the eyeshadow palette. Does anyone have my new matte eyeshadow palette? So it took me honestly like a few rounds to create this, but I'm gonna show you guys how I use the cream. So I designed this cream to be able to create really like smudgy eye looks. So close your eyes for me. So I like to apply that as like a base. If you ever want to have like a really intense like smoky eye, the cream honestly makes everything so easy, so like blendable. But applying the cream first. And I recommend applying this on top of like a primer. So like don't like apply it just like straight to your skin. Apply on with a primer first. Does anyone know the names of, actually no, I think you need to already have the palette in order to know the names. So for the people who don't have the palette, who traveled the furthest to be here? Where are you from with the red bracelet or the red? Okay, give her a palette. I'm just gonna take a clean brush and just blend this out. Am I even teaching anything? I feel like I'm so all over the place, so I don't even know if I'm teaching. But you guys, I really love when like the front of the eye right here has a really nice like shadow. So I always like kind of bring that cream up. She already had a little bit of shadow on, but I'm just like kind of deepening it. And I really always want to make sure the outer end is nice and diffused and blended. I'm going to apply this chocolate shade right here. And I'm just going to apply this just like right into the outer crease. So you guys, these eyeshadows, if you haven't already, like they blend so easily. I feel like they're honestly like some of the creamiest mattes out there. And I really wanted to make the options as like easy as possible. Like sometimes when like my clients want more of like just like a contour color in their eye, and so I always want like nothing like too warm or nothing too cool. So even though like they are on like separate sides, I always like go back and forth and I blend colors and just to make like a whatever color there is. Does anyone know the names of my glitter toppers? Who's that? Okay. So I'm just going to apply this just like right onto the outer end of the crease. I really want to make sure it's like as diffused as possible. So I always use like a smaller brush to apply the pigment, and then I will blend it out with a more fluffy brush. Right after this, I am going to Paris, and I land at like 6:55 a.m. And have you guys heard of of Tube Girl. I'm gonna go do Tube Girl tomorrow, so I'm so excited. That was supposed to be a secret, but I guess. Don't tell me, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the easiest way. Like, if you guys ever do your full face first, or eyes first. The cream, if you guys ever have like, if you ever bake your under eye already and then you find it hard to like get pigment to stick underneath there, by using the cream, so look up for me. So by using the cream shadow underneath, like even if you have like a full like set under eye, the cream is going to make the diffusion so easy, so seamless, and make it look so diffused. You know, I love you too. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with that same product. Just look up for me. I'm gonna blend it out with that same product with the powder now, just to kind of set everything. My favorite blush at the moment would probably be She's Giving. The eyeshadow is blending out very beautiful. I don't know if you guys, at the end of this, I want to create a TikTok. Will you guys be in my TikTok with me? Oh. Ooh. How much more product do we have left? We have a lot to give out, so. Sometimes, like, I feel like the comments on TikTok are honestly so hilarious. I think the funniest ones that like literally crack me up are like some of the ones that's like, okay, be right back. I'm gonna go call my sugar daddy, or let me go get my husband's credit card. Or honestly, it's so hilarious. I think I'm gonna blend this a little bit more so it's nice and diffused. How much time do I have left? 9 minutes. What can I do in 9 minutes? Let me just blend this out really quick. Whenever I do like classes, I get so nervous because I feel like I come in and I know everything that I'm going to say and my technique, and then when I get on stage, I completely forget everything that I'm going to say. So the reason why I started creating like duos. So like if anyone knows, like I started my career off at MAC, and I used to do full coverage, use 55 products to finish like a whole entire face, from carving the brow to using 10 different lip colors to create one lip color, like as dramatic as possible. I used to do like full dramatic makeup. And then when I moved to LA, when I started working with like more models, I was like, oh my God, like I need to like start doing a little bit more natural, a little bit more like a little bit chicer, like so I started trying to like buy natural makeup. And I remember the first time, if you guys know who Joan Smalls is, Sir John referred me to Joan Smalls, and I was so excited because like I had never worked on like a high fashion model before. And so I went out and like I went to the makeup store. I bought all new products for my kit. I was like, okay, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna like do the most natural makeup I've ever done. I do her for the VMAs. I think that I'm like slaying it. I'm like, she looks so good. She looks at herself in the mirror. She's like, oh my God, like she gets freaked out. There's like just too much makeup, and like she starts wiping her face. Like I'm like literally like I'm like, and at that moment I realized I'm like, what does natural mean? So that's when I really started playing with like creams. And so the reason why these are together is because I feel like they are like the both like worlds of me. Like one who loves super high glam, very pigmented, and then the person who loves very like natural. I want to be chic, but I'm not. And then by mixing the two together, I feel like it's like the perfect in between. So like that's why a lot of my products now are half cream, half powder. So, but you guys see like how the cream just blends and melts everything into place. It kind of looks like skin again. The skin is gorgeous. The skin is skinning. Okay, let's just like give like a couple more away. I don't know what else to ask. Yeah. Who has the prettiest booth in Sephora? Okay, can you just pick who to give it to? Yeah. I love Blake too. Okay, I'm gonna do the all over glow bomb. Have you guys seen my all over glow bomb on TikTok? So you guys, like, I launched this product like 3 years ago, and it was like crickets. This was like my favorite product from the very beginning, and we were about to take it off the shelves, and like obviously I would keep them for myself, but I use this every single goddamn day. Like, it is, for me, you have to wear your hair up if you're going to use this. Do not wear your hair down. You don't want to like get hair stuck all over your face. But the way that I like to use this, she's on vacation, and ooh, her skin's already glowy, but let me actually just dry her face out so you guys can see the full effect. I'm just going to set everything. If you are someone who wears a lot of powder, who wants like your face to really be set in place, but you still want that like high shine, this is going to like bring your skin back to life. So applying it with a beauty blender and applying it just like right onto the high points of the cheekbones, onto the high points. Can you guys see that? I don't hear any oohs or ahs. Like, ooh, I like that. Who said that? Did we give you anything yet? Okay, can we give her a product? You know, the way to my heart is just being so nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of, we have 3 minutes left. Let's finish off lip. So she has a little bit on her lips already, but who said that? The blush? I actually want to use my lip cream in, yeah, that is one of my favorite colors. So She's Independent is one of my favorite colors. This is not a newer shade. My team is gonna kill me, but this is one of my like original shades that I launched, and it's like it's like I use this honestly all the time. But this is a really like nice, beautiful like nudie brown, and I always like to just apply this just like right onto the center of the lips, and then I'm going to line it after. Can I get, she's bold. You guys, I'm freaking out. I'll have you smile with your mouth closed. I'm just going to apply my Precision Lip Crayon just like right onto the outer ends, just to have a really nice like ombre effect. Ooh, okay. And then can I get a little bit of do I have my new headliner lip gloss? So this is our new holiday lip gloss. This is in the shade Headliner. Oh my God, I love that, wow. So this is a really beautiful like pinky tone. And I'm going to just apply this like right onto the center. It just like adds a really nice like hint of pink, so it matches. I love a nude lip, you guys. So I'm just gonna. Hold on. Okay. A really another cool way to use like how much? Oh, 45 seconds. Hold on. I'm not gonna finish the makeup, but I am gonna finish my TikTok because I have 45 seconds. Where is? And then I have a few products that I'm just gonna give away after. But so the TikTok that I want to do is like I'm gonna walk into frame. I'm gonna leave my camera on the floor. We have to scoot over a little bit. I'm so sorry. We just sit real quick. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna, let me sit here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk to my phone and just gonna like show everyone so everyone can cheer and like pretend like you love me and you know. Okay. Hold on. Let me just do a little practice and go. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah! Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to just run around and just give some of these few products around. Thank you so much for coming here. Will I get in trouble if I throw some of this? Well, no, don't throw. She said, don't throw. She said, don't throw. She said, don't throw it, so I can't throw. Here you go.